many barriers. If I want to start mentioning them, there are a whole lot. I have to start with the one I can say now, which is accessibility. Is the barrier that hinder women with disability in business and those who are into entrepreneurship, because if the environment is not accessible for them to do business freely, it hinders them. Like, I'm on wheelchair and I can go to a bank or any place to do business, and the environment is not accessible for me. So it's one of the barriers that hinders persons with disabilities who are into business and other entrepreneurship. And also we talk about policy is another barrier, because some policy didn't capture persons with disability who are in business, and when approaching banks for loan, and what they will first see woman who is on wheelchair, and what they will say, how, if we give this person the loan, can she refund back? And the collateral aspect of it is another barrier. So a whole lot. So if I start talking about barriers, there are a lot.
Some of the notable barriers when it comes to access to business for women with disability, the major one is lack of access to resources, because by the time you go to the financial institutions, they don't really have any parameter in place on how they can actually extend finances to women with disabilities who are into business. And again, majority of their buildings are not even accessible, so some of them may not even be able to even get to some of these financial institutions to even ask for loans. And there's still also language barrier, as in communication barrier in most of the financial institutions. Many of them don't even have sign language interpreters to actually communicate with a deaf woman who may be a businesswoman that need grant or loan. So it's also a big challenge. And again, it's the attitude of the society towards women with disabilities. Women with disabilities face double discrimination. They face discrimination as women, because we know that women are being discriminated in our society, and also as women with disabilities. So these are the kind of discrimination they are facing. So when they are owners of businesses, people find it difficult to actually patronize them. So that's another challenge that they are facing. Because by the time they want to push through, a lot of people will see their disability without seeing what they can offer. It's also a big challenge that they are facing. So then again, there's a challenge that has to do with the entire societal challenges that has to do with most of the society are not really very accessible. The transportation issues, the issues that has to do with non-accessibility of most of the buildings and all that.
Okay, empowerment of women with disability in Nigeria is a very important aspect, and it's something that we are calling on individual and the government to invest in it. When women with disability are empowered, it creates a job opportunity for them, and it also builds their self-esteem, and it also helps reducing the risk of having risk to sexual violence, gender-based violence, and all other aspects of life. Women with disability, if they are economically empowered, it creates a voice for them. It builds their self-esteem, and then it makes them have this hope that they will be able to take upon responsibility and also be part of the decision-making process within the family and within the society where they are.